Here from Eightcap. Welcome to today's update. So today we're looking at the pound to the yen, looking at on the daily chart as per usual. So we can have a look at overall at the pound yen at the moment. We have a nice trend structure at the moment, and we can see we have moved a couple trend lines off the main trend line, which is here. We can see, the really nice extension upwards that came back has formed this new, medium-term trend line that's come off the major, and we can see we're tracking on this fast trend line here at the moment, and that's where primarily what we're going to be discussing today. So we can see this breakout earlier in the week, and it did signal to us that there could be a new extension higher, maintaining this trend line. But we had a couple of updates yesterday and today. There's a few comments yesterday from the Bank of Japan basically saying that they're really keeping an eye on forex levels at the moment, and they were going to act if they feel it was necessary. So that's something that is hanging over this market as a bit of a cloud, because if their intentions are to raise the yen, that's going to have a very devastating effect potentially on the current price position and where it currently sits in terms of the breakout. Now, today we also heard that GDP shrunk, and they have technically entered into a recession as well. So these things are all adding up. We are seeing a bit of yen buying at the moment, and it is putting a bit of pressure on this breakout. So having a look at this breakout now in a little bit more detail, we can see a very nice move down, a nice move up, a nice higher low. And it's going to adjust this a little bit. Okay, so I've just adjusted that fast trend. So we can see that nice move up, that failed low, nice piece of support there, the resistance break, this nice break, and we had a break above this resistance level here, and a nice close above it as well, signaling buyer strength. Yesterday and today, though, things have been a little bit softer, and we are seeing a move back. What we really want to see here, traders, is a hold of that breakout area and a hold of this level here. Turning resistance into support. It's not uncommon to see a breakout test after a breakout. It's quite common. What we do want to see, though, is a hold there, and we really don't want to see price go through that trend line. So if we see a higher low here, even going through, but it's still going to start to move upwards, that's a good sign, and we'll pay that. So that's really what we want to see defended by this area. We want to see that defended by buyers, or even above that to here, and we want to see a nice, a nice move back up, just to show a continuation is in play, and this breakout is going to continue higher. Now, if we do see a break, either a lower high break through this fast trend or a straight break through the fast trend, that's a big worry. We want to give the market a bit more time to work itself out before we start looking for a new long idea, if that is the position you'll be looking to take. With how it is set up at the moment, I'd be waiting for a bit more evidence before I'll be looking to sell this market. But also at the moment, as I'm not in the market, I'll be wanting to give it a bit more time before I start looking for any buy ideas as well, just right now. But there is, it's not too far away price-wise if we do see a few things come together to potentially open up a buy idea. But at the moment, we do need to see what happens with this current selling that we're seeing. Now, just getting back on the track, if we do see a close into this area through the trend line, we'll look to see then if this support level will come in play for buyers. If it fails and it keeps going lower, then we're just going to have to give the market some time to work itself out. Now, so there's a couple of the scenarios that we are watching with the pound to the yen at the moment. Now, coming up later today, we have UK GDP. Now, they're looking for minus 0.2%. So if that does come in softer than expected, and combining with this yen pressure that we're seeing today, that could send the market lower. If we did see a good figure, that may halt some of this. And if we do see a bit of demand, a bit of selling coming against the yen into the London session, that could also, start to show some demand and put maybe some support for the price at the moment. But at the moment, we really are seeing a little bit of pressure zooming in from some of the updates that we have been seeing in terms from the Bank of Japan, and maybe today as well from the recession. But we will continue to see if the yen does continue to build. If not, we want to see a bounce off this area here. If we do see a break of this trend line, we're going to see if this support comes back into play, or when we do see a bit of a new higher low to maintain the trend. So that's what the few things we're watching for at the moment. Just remember, UK GDP could be a factor as well, and it's coming out at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time today. And so that's all we've got for you today. today. Thank you very much for tuning in. And yeah, if you've got any comments or if you want to share anything what you're thinking about the pound to the yen at the moment, please feel free to drop us a comment. Otherwise, we wish you all the best with your trading, and until our next update, bye for now.